Where is everyone hiding?
Tring.
I know exactly where you are.
This is no secret at all. If you have watched my Twitch streams before, I have a huge crush on Cypher. It is pretty accurate. When he flips his hat and he says, "Where is everybody hiding?" It is the actual thing that happens in game. He does know where everybody is hiding. So it really does naturally fit the game. It also feels natural to the character to say that. And I know I'm not going to judge delivery, but the delivery of the line was so well done. Where is everybody hiding? You know, like he's very sneaky and he's very like ready to find where you are. So I think that's a really good line. I know exactly where you are. Is something that is really frightening to hear as someone who is lurking behind the scenes, you know, who is lurking behind your teammates, and hearing I know exactly where you are is exactly what happens in game. So this for me is an A tier. It's an A tier. I still think Breach's is better, and there's just something about when I hear Sage's voice lines and Breach's voice line that really makes me so emotionally affected in game that just doesn't do it with me with Cypher. The literature of his line is really well done, and it does really fit the game as well too, so it deserves an A tier. Okay, now let's do, what's the next one?
Scatter.
What do I feel about watch them run? For one, let's see if it fits the character. Watch them run. You know, I guess it would be something that, yes, Omen would say. He is a very scary character, and he has that fear igniting emotion in him that everything he says wants to give you fear, wants to give you the sense of being afraid. So watch them run. Saying that to your teammates is yeah, we will watch them run, I guess. So it does fit the character. It does fit what actually happens in the game, because when Omen ults behind you, you do sort of just like start running. But Scatter, I think he could do better. I think he could say something even far more scarier as an ultimate voice line, hearing it on the enemy side. Scatter just isn't doing it for me. So for Omen, I am so sorry. I will have to put you in the D tier. Or I don't know, maybe even an E. No, actually, nah, it just doesn't give me the right feeling of fear that it's supposed to be giving me. Actually, I will put Omen in the D tier, like so, and then I will change Jet into the... Where's Jet? I will put Jet in the E tier, just because, like I said, Jet it just doesn't do it for me, you know? At least with Omen, he does say watch them run, which does actually happen in game, you know? Okay, what's next?
Here comes the party! Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole, and here comes the party. It is really something that Raze would say. And the ultimate voice line that says fire in the hole is what actually happens in game. There is fire that's coming towards you. Fire in the hole! And here comes the party! It's coherent to the game. It is coherent to what the character would, you know, might actually say when it comes to that certain ult line. She likes bombs as well, you know. Raze is the person who likes making things explode. Allowing her to say, here comes the party, when it's an explosion is something that is party worthy for her. You know where I'm gonna put her? I'm gonna put her in the A tier. I like her voice line. It really fits her well. It really fits the game well. And job well done, Raze. Let's do another one.
They will cower.
They will go.
The hunt begins.
Okay. This is the first agent where I liked the enemy side better than the ally side. They will cover. It's an okay voice line. It's like there's nothing different about it. Like it's kind of like Omen saying watch them run. I guess it's the same as if I was feeling it for Jet earlier on. We're like, watch this. Like, watch what? what do you want us to do, Jet? You know, it's a very selfish voice line, and maybe it is what Reina is supposed to say in terms of like having it for the team. She's not really a team player when it comes to the lore of the game. It's more like she's mostly the enemy of the game. They will cower, but I like the hunt begins. That's a really good voice line. The hunt begins. She does actually go hunting. That is what she does. When she does her ultimate, she starts hunting you down until there is no one left. So it is very coherent to the gameplay. When it comes to the character, it is also coherent, but I just don't feel it for the they will cower voice line. I just think there could be something better, or maybe I'm just not getting it because she's supposed to be the enemy. She's supposed to be the selfish one for her team. They will cower. Just, you know, oh great, Reina, thank you so much for letting us know they're cowering. Good luck, kind of thing. Well, you know what? I'm having trouble because I feel the same for both Omen and Jet. Yeah, I'll put him with Omen, because with Jet I didn't like both of her voice line for both her ally side and enemy side. It just doesn't do it for me. But at least here with like Omen, I liked one of the lines each, you know, and it is kind of coherent. Great. Now let's do more.
Don't get in my way. Welcome to my world.
Okay, Mommy Viper is really getting it. I like her voice line, welcome to my, because she's a mad scientist, right? She created all of this green smoke. That is her secret formula. That is what she has been trying to do since the beginning of her becoming a mad scientist. So saying that along with her ultimate, welcome to my, you are being welcomed to her world. That is actually her world. It is very coherent to her character, her being a mad scientist and really like luring you into her world where that she created. Welcome to my world. Hearing that as an enemy is very coherent to her character, very coherent to the gameplay itself. But let's see now for don't get in my way. You know what? Actually, that does also give her the same feeling. Like, it is also coherent to the game. It is also coherent to the gameplay. Don't get in my way. Because when it comes to the Viper ult and she's in it, this is really her playground. This is something that the rest of the agents, you know, they're there, but they don't, like, they can support Viper, but this is really Viper's pit. It's everything about Viper is perfect. Her character art is perfect. Her character voice lines are perfect. Even the titles of her skills are perfect. Viper's Pit is the name of her ultimate. Don't get in my way. And she's a very selfish, mad scientist as well. So her saying, don't get in the way of my science, really is something she would say. Well, I think we got a new S tier as well. I think I'm gonna put a Viper into the S tier, and she deserves everything. Queen vibes. Sheesh. Thank you for watching part 2 of reacting to the Valorant Ultimate Voice Lines. Unfortunately, this is all the time we have for today. Please stay tuned for part 3, or you can rewatch part 1 before we go on and continue to rate all of the others in our final video. Thank you, and see you in the next one.